Not the same, we are not the same. Not the same, we are not the same. Don't know your name, I don't know your name. We're not the same, we are not the same, we are not the same. We're not the same, we are not the same. Not the same, we are not the same. We're not the same, we are not the same.
Sleight is a movie directed by J.D. Dillows and it stars Jacob Latimore from the Pursuit of Happiness, or what's that movie called? I forget. I reviewed a few. The Later of Beauty, the Collector's Item of Beauty. As you know, I am in character because in the movie, the character, Jacob Latimore's character, Bo, he has a hat and a hoodie throughout the whole entire movie, so I just want to be in character to represent the character. This movie takes place in Los Angeles, the dark city of Los Angeles, and it's all about a kid named Bo. He's part of this gang, and he wants to get out of this gang. He's trying to sell drugs and build the money, do the best he can to save the money, to pay off his drug dealer, and take his family and move out of Los Angeles. But yet, something happens to him while he's trying to do it, where he gains powers. When I was watching this movie, something came to me. I saw the trailer for this movie. I felt the trailer was quite opposite of the film itself. And how could that be? This kid was a magician, a ability that he has from a bullet wound inside his arm. So the powers that he has is not really natural, but yet something he created it himself. Thanks to this movie, the movie is called Sleight. And the term of sleight came from the term from magicians, the sleight of hand, where you focus on the right hand, where the magic trick could be coming from the left hand. And I think that was the perspective that they was trying to do in the trailer. The trailer, they showed us the right hand perspective of the trailer. And then the movie itself was the left hand. So therefore they bring viewers in to watch the movie. And that was very clever. Now overall, the movie was directed very well. I like the performances from Jacob Latimore. Jacob Latimore was the best thing about this movie. Jacob Latimore gave that realistic performance that I felt his character. He was real. I was emotionally invested in this character. I was rooting for the guy because he has this ability, but he can't really control it the way he wants to. He's not like he walks around he uses powers at will. He has to work at it, and he has to develop it. And that's one of the things I like about this movie. It builds more tension within the film that if he's having all these problems with his powers. Also, he's dealing with the situation of being in the gang where he's trying to get out and help his family. That was emotional right there. And that was the best thing about this movie. Outside of that, there's nothing really much spectacular about it. This film has lots of tropes from gangster movies. Such as a person who's trying to get out the hood, trying to do everything he can for his family to get out the hood. And it has lots of cliches in that matter. And they added a little twist with him having abilities. The way the scene was structured, it pretty much told you what's the next scene. So the film has a hard time trying to tell the audience the time discrepancy. He meets this character, this female character named Holly. She falls in love with him, but yet the film doesn't explain the time of how long they've been together. Because if you watch this film, it feels like they've been together for about a day or maybe a week. She's doing all these things for him, going out of her way to help him. But the chemistry was there between those two. I did feel they were a real couple despite the time discrepancy. Now, the character Angelo, who was played by Duell Hill, his performance as a character was noticeable, and it was just okay. There are some times in the movie where his acting was bad, and it kind of went to average. He didn't quite go above the average mark. And overall, this movie had lots of tension, where I was actually rooting for the character, like I said. But then the ending of this film was very sloppy. The editing of the ending was very choppy. It ended, but then it came back, and they added 10 more minutes of extra footage that was kind of unnecessary. This movie was a little overhyped a little bit. Well, a lot. Still, a movie you should check out. I have to give this a Christian Bale Batman. This is a good film that I could definitely buy on Blu-ray. And that's my review for Sleight. Give me your thoughts on this movie. Have you seen this movie? What is your favorite superhero movie? Just comment on the board. Tell me your favorites. And alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews on the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.
Not the same, we are not the same. Not the same, we are not the same. Don't know your name, I don't know your name. We're not the same, we are not the